Guys, on game real quick. If you write another man online that you don't know something negative, by default alone, you have just proven that you want that guy's time, you want his attention, and your time is worthless. You're spending your time writing a man who does not know you. He doesn't even know you exist. Do you understand how pathetic this is?
So with that line of reasoning, what does that say about Wes Watson bitching about his haters? So welcome back to the Alpha Male Universe. And it's been about over 2 weeks since we last checked in with the cornball who is rotting in jail. And he's definitely slowed down the pace. Right now, let me look at my phone. We're going to be going into depth with bosses will always be bosses. And overpower to empower. And then we have like a special video, the cream-pied butler crowned Jose made. And sometimes people will comment saying, oh man, how could you kick a man while he's down? Well, fuck Wes Watson and fuck you if you want to glaze him, right? I'm here. I am down to be making fun of this guy at his lowest moment. Call me a hater. Call me whatever you want. Well, I'm just going to call it karma. So you know what? Let's get this show on the road.
Hello. This is a prepaid collect call from...
When the physical world is taken, the spiritual awakens. You guys have heard this from me back when I first got out. But I needed this. I came back to study. I came back to learn. I came back to elevate. Ascending to the highest frequency, otherwise known as God consciousness, is what I was brought back to attain. I'm not here to overpower, I'm here to empower. And by doing so, I have a very long, difficult days, yet I transcend time and pain through study, self-actualization, and connection to the collective whole. Self-actualization and connection to the collective whole is what I always said our life's purpose is. What is our life's purpose? To build the best version of us.
So this is what happens to a man when he ends up eating a bunch of nasty prison chow and getting his stink hole stretched out every single day. Shit is loose as a goose, okay? And now he's doing his prison cult grift. I've been saying he's like on some prison cult timeline. Here we are just laughing at him, enjoying some good food, you know, while he has to rot. And you can definitely tell that he is down in his spirits. I mean, what did he put on his application to jail? I beat women? I mean, he's basically framing it as he's at university right now, you know, he's learning, he's studying to be one with the God consciousness. I mean, anyone who falls for those lame ass buzzwords, like, just deserve whatever fate they get, because at this point now, many people are aware of the life coach grift, but I find it hilarious that he is saying, oh, I had to be here. I needed to come to this place and get clapped every day and study. Like, oh, it just feels so great to not be Wes Watson. So let's continue listening to his moronic ass rant.
We said our life's purpose is, what is our life's purpose? To build the best version of us and give that man to the world. This is the same thing I'm saying. It's just coming in different words at a different time from a different vessel, a different mind, a different person, a different life. This is a different life I'm living now. I'm a complete different person from 90 days ago when I got in trouble. I'm a completely different person. I'm on a completely different path. There's no need to become overly muscular. That has passed. But I will be physically fit, mentally and spiritually, and I'll elevate my ethics and character to a level that will leave a mark on men and women alike long after I'm no longer alive. If you could just look me in the eyes, I could transfer this life.
All right, I'm not trying to put any words in someone's mouth, right? But did he say, oh, if you look into my eyes, we could transfer lives? Hell no. I'm not trying to switch spots with you. What the hell? Think I want my cheeks clapped every day by big prisoners? No, right? Okay, so did you hear him talk about how he's given up on being big and juicy? He doesn't want to be muscular anymore. That's because he always was on gear. I have no idea why some of his weird glazers thought that his physique was just natty. He's always been a fake natty, alright? Wes Watson, he did some 20-pound dumbbells, got pumped up, and thought he was like Rocky Balboa. It is just so cringe, and it's hilarious to see that he has now given up. And I feel like maybe he caught wind of our last video, because as you can see on the screen right there, he's extremely withered now. I mean, his neck is really tiny, man. Like, that thing is probably getting grabbed a lot. But basically, he's given up. He's given up now on fitness, looking big. He knows he cannot uphold that physique. It was always built on sand.
If you just look me in the eyes, I could transfer this life. I'm telling you guys, this is a level that was needed. Every piece of what I'm going through is part of my destiny. I'm going to teach it to you guys. I'm going to be out keep watching these videos daily and realize that there is a level, there is a frequency, there's a heightened consciousness that exists that you're all going to elevate to if you follow my lead. You have to follow my lead. This is meant for everyone who hears these words with their ears. I love you guys. Let's go.
You know, it's really funny that Wes Watson is basically trying to preach some knockoff version of Buddhism, but he's mixed it up with his own narcissism. He says, oh, you have to follow my lead. But I'm pretty sure the quote goes along the lines of what the Buddha said, like, oh, don't believe because you heard that I said it, or because I wrote it, or because you read it was from me, but believe because you experience, right? That's a huge difference, okay? One doesn't require a spiritual leader, where Wes Watson is then trying to position himself as that spiritual leader. Once again, always grifting. It doesn't matter what the grift is. Wes Watson was born to be a snake oil salesman. I swear this guy in a former life was selling some crazy ass shit probably during the medieval times. So let's take a quick detour to where what Crowned Jose made. I mean, he got creamed hard in the past and he cannot stop making stuff for Wes Watson. This one is about to be unbelievably cringe. Alright, so in good fashion, you know, Wes Watson added some stupid like rap song that's just destroying people's ears, so I took that shit out. All right, I'm not really gonna narrate too much, but now I'm probably going to. And he titled this video, well, who is he? Crowned Jose made this, basically trying to say, oh, Wes Watson's gonna return to the streets. And he titled this video and it says, had to face the pain to show you the way. If you're folding some laundry, you definitely gotta look over your shoulder, because unbelievable cringe. A grown-ass man flexing a life that he doesn't have anymore. All those cars were rented. He doesn't even have that physique anymore. You know, you just heard him previously say he gave up on that shit. It's just a joke, man. He's not even that big anymore. Like, that is so embarrassing. This is basically just advertising that he's washed up. I know some people may say he never was anything, so he's a never has been. I don't know what you want to say, but geez, ultimate cringe.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from
Wes Watson. Everybody always asks me how I'm doing, how's it going in here, how is it? The same hierarchy always exists. Aura issues placement. Let me say that again. Your aura issues placement. So when you come in a block like this, there's only 75 inmates in you, and it's a dorm setting. There's people with multiple murders. There's people who are getting out today. That's just how it is. It's county jail. People are fighting their case. The thing is that no matter who you are, if you dig in dumpsters on the street, you'll be digging in the dumpster in here. If you live check to check on the street, you'll live check to check in here. If you got hustle, and you've always had hustle, and you always keep your locker full, you'll have your locker full. If you're a top dog on the street, you'll be a top dog in here. This is just how it works. You can never fake your fucking aura. It's just not possible.
So in a previous prison video, he once talked about how he is getting extra peanut butter and extra eggs every single day, something like that, right? How is he getting that shit? We all know that he can't fight. When he beat up the 7-foot monster, it was very evident that Wes Watson does not fight. He is not trained in fighting, okay? So I have no idea how he thinks that he is running the yard. He's talking about how you have to have a massive aura. Bro doesn't even have anything downstairs. He has a shrimp. He has negative aura. What is this guy talking about? Everyone can tell that he is a bitch and has just been LARPing as a alfalfa male to try to cope or whatever. But yikes, man. He's basically saying that he's running the yard.
It's just not possible. So aura issues placement. You'll be in the same type of existence. Wherever you go, you'll still be there, motherfucker. Do you guys get that? No matter where you go, you're still there. And it doesn't need to say, you let up the roots, motherfucker. No bad paperwork on a bitch. Never step one fucking foot in no PC ass shit. And fucking really ran it in the whole time. But what separates me from other people is that I love people. I love people. My network is strong. And they know it's genuine. They know it's authentic. They know I'm authentic. I got rich off my pain. I'm a true alchemist. And no way, like I've said before, should my recollection be mistaken for glorification. My reflection should not be mistaken ever. I learned how to use what breaks most to fuel and build the life of my dreams. Nobody on this earth manifested as good as me. Not one person manifested the dream life they wanted as quickly.
Well, I guess Wes Watson is right about one thing. There's no paperwork out there to suggest that he PC'd like drunk DUI dubs. So maybe he has that going on for him, okay? But Wes Watson, this is how he like sells the grift, okay? If someone is like Dum Dum needs gum gum, they're gonna be like, oh, he manifested the Lamborghini, so if I buy his course, I can too. No. He got all of that bullshit by just finessing dumb dudes. That was it. He showed some fake tetas. He showed him driving really fast, and some dumb Oonga Boonga guy was like, I'm gonna buy that course and be like him. That's how there are so many alfalfa males that are similar to Wes Watson, but you know what, in their own way, right? They're not completely like him. There are some, like Mike Forgione. I haven't done a video on that guy in a while, but that guy is basically a one-for-one, like Temu version. That's how there's so many of these weird alfalfa males now.
Manifested the dream life they wanted as quickly, as clearly. Something's going on over there, but nobody manifested as quickly, as clearly, and as directly as I did when I first stepped out of prison. Why? Why? Because there was no fucking need for the stuff. I didn't need it. I was him. Bruh. I chose a path to walk, and I said, I'm going to be the best at this path. Now that path provided 8 figures annually. When you realize that everybody you look up to just chose one path and mastered that, then you'll realize that all you motherfuckers are just trying to ride 2 horses with one ass. You guys are fucking going around changing what you do all the time. I thought you knew who the fuck you were and what you wanted, bitch. I saw you do push-ups yesterday, but you quit today, bitch.
There's just no way this guy is still trying to degrade people. An alpha male class 101 is that, how can I get more clients? I'm going to degrade you. I'm going to talk down to you. I'm going to insult you. But let's contextualize this. He's in jail. He's in prison. So how can you degrade anyone? There is free men, and then there are those who are lames behind a prison bar. Where's Wes Watson? Oh, he's behind the prison bar. So how could you ever degrade anyone? You degraded yourself. And he says that he's him. He's him. This guy thinks he's like the Tom Brady of grifters. He thinks he's the Michael Jordan of life coaches. Oh my God, this is serious brain rot.
Bitch. Telling you guys, the biggest thing I could hand you right now is to really pick what you want to do. Pick who you want to be and be that mother. If I look in the mirror right now, if I look at my life, if I Google my name, I'm exactly who the fuck I always admired. So I would listen to me.
You know, I don't mean to interrupt so soon. I like to allow clips to marinate, but I have to interject, okay? I used to love trolling the shit out of Wings of Redemption, and I remember a long time ago, Wings would be like, oh, if you look up my name, you can't even see my channel because there are so many hate videos made about me. That's basically what's going on with Wes Watson. If you look up Wes Watson's name, there's nothing good that comes up. So in the end, was it his desire to be a swole cow? I'll ask you that question. Do you think somehow he astral projected, he got one with the God consciousness so hard that he saw he was going to be a AMU superstar, a swole cow? I'll let you think about that, so let's listen further.
I would listen to me. It's clear that all you people don't even listen to yourselves, so nobody's going to either. I love you guys. Let's get on the right path. I came back to sit. I came back to get. I came back to get back in alignment with God's directives. I'm Wilma's great-grandson. I'm creation of God. I'm my mother's son, a son of Yeshua, a vessel of elevation for the masses. I love you guys. Shoot me a message on my tablet. You need anything, I'm here for you. The rest of my life, I'm of service. That's all we could ever be. I'll watch another man leave this place today, and as I watch him leave, I'll realize that the hardship he endured will only enrich his existence. Love you guys. Let's go.
Alright, let's go back to the silly Wes Watson, you lame. So, you know what? Don't forget to thank Wes Watson for his service on your way out by smashing that fucking like button. Wow, man, almost 15 minutes we spent together rotting our brains out in the alpha male universe. It was genuinely a fun time. I really liked the vibe for this video. It was just full of like, I don't know, like jaw-dropping moments. He was saying that he was Himothy. He was talking about a bunch of other shit, the God consciousness. Man, this prison arc is a lot more entertaining than I ever thought it was going to be. And if you enjoyed it, then consider subscribing to the channel and joining this awesome community. I'll see you at the Discord, and until a future AMU episode. Later, guys.